Dear students, welcome back to the academic year 2020-21. This is the syllabus for third semester Computer Applications Part 2 subject. As always, there are 5 units. In first and second unit, we are going to study MS Excel. MS Excel is an electronic spreadsheet software where normally calculation-based data is maintained in spreadsheets. We will consider it in detail at a later time. In the third unit, we are going to study DBMS, that is Database Management System. Here we learn the meaning of database, how it is managed, and different types of DBMS models. The fourth unit is MS Access, which is Windows-based DBMS software. We can practically learn how databases and its objects are created. Remember, case study question comes from this unit. In the fifth and last unit, we study MIS, that is Management Information System. Here we learn what is system, different levels of management and their information requirements, components of MIS, role of system analyst, etc. So keep the syllabus in mind and let us begin with the third unit, that is DBMS. DBMS stands for Database Management System. In this class, we are going to study the following: recalling computer memory, what is the role of data in computer, why we need to study DBMS, what is meant by database. Recalling computer memory. In second semester, you have studied Introduction to Computer, where you came across the block diagram of computer system. We should note that block diagram of computer contains input unit, CPU, that is central processing unit, memory unit, and output unit. The CPU has ALU, that is arithmetic logic unit, and CU, that is control unit. Let us concentrate on memory unit only because it is necessary to know DBMS. Computer stores data and instructions in its memory unit. The primary or main memory temporarily stores data that is instantly needed for the CPU. It is volatile memory, meaning when computer is turned off, its memory is erased. Example for main memory is RAM, that is random access memory. But secondary memory stores huge amount of data permanently and hence it is non-volatile. The programs, software, documents, pictures, songs, videos are stored in this type of memory. Hard disk, pen drive, memory card, CD or DVD, etc. are secondary storage devices. We had also studied that computers store data in files. The kind of data each file holds depends on the file format. For example, a photo clicked using mobile phone is stored as JPEG or JPEG and the photo is a graphic file. Many files are grouped and kept together in folder or directory. For example, we all know that movie songs are normally stored in MP3 file format. These MP3 files can be kept in a folder having name of the movie. This movie folder and several other movie folders can be kept in another folder. Thus, a folder can contain many files and subfolders. What is the role of data in computer? Remember, in second semester, we came to know about data and relationship between data as well as information. As you know, data is collection of facts, figures, and statistics, which is input to a computer system. Without relevant data, information cannot be produced. We should note that information is necessary to take decisions. Remember the standard diagram where data will be processed and information is obtained. In organizations, huge amount of data is collected daily. Such large flow of data into the organization has to be properly grouped and saved in a structure. For example, a college collects data of student and staff for maintaining records of admission, examination, scholarship, salary, etc. A company collects data related to suppliers, product purchase, sales, customers, and employees. Data is the base for information. Organizations have to maintain large amount and variety of data systematically so that whenever a stakeholder needs information, it can be easily provided. Several reports like profit and loss account, balance sheet, stock summary, ratio analysis, fund and cash flow can be obtained only when proper data is input, that is through journal entry and processed. When we start to learn something new, always a question comes to mind: why we study this? If we are able to find answer for this, learning becomes interesting and simple. So let us ask, why study DBMS? And the answer is as follows. It is necessary to supply data to the CPU immediately when it is needed. We can do this if the memory has stored data systematically using a proper data structure. Data structure is a layout of storing and reading data in computer's memory. There are two kinds of data structures which provide a framework to store and access data as follows. Don't worry, these are not considered in your syllabus. If you are a computer student, you would definitely learn these things in detail. First one is sequential access. In sequential access, data is stored and accessed in a sequence or particular order. For instance, assume that we are listening first song on a tape recorder and now wanted to listen the fourth song. We cannot directly go to the fourth song, but we have to fast forward and pass first, second and third songs. Examples for sequential access are array, stack, queue, and linked list. Random access. In random access type, data is accessed directly without following a sequence. Such type of access is faster compared to sequential access. Examples are tree and graph. If we don't store data in a proper structure, we cannot get it immediately or we cannot modify it. We may spend a lot of time searching for the required data. Remember, some people use diaries to note their activities and events. If something from the last year has to be known, they can easily recall it. In a similar way, computers maintain huge amount of information systematically by uniquely numbering each record. That means giving a separate number to each record. We do three things on data, that is storing, accessing and modifying. In short, it is called data management. Managing a simple, small amount of data is very easy. But when large amount of complex data has to be managed, we need a proper system that handles the data effectively. Computers can manage this bulk and complex data through a software dedicated to managing the data. After having a good base for the study of DBMS, let us know what is meant by the word database. Database is a collection of operational data used by the application systems of some particular enterprise. Or, according to Oracle, database is an organized collection of data generally stored and accessed electronically from a computer system. Thus, database is the systematic organization of electronic form of data so that it can be easily stored, retrieved, that is accessed and manipulated or modified. It is a well-defined collection of data in computer related to specific domain or area. For example, database of voters, database of employees, database of students, etc. Data plus the databases are designed to hold much larger collections of organized information. Databases allow multiple users at the same time to quickly and securely access and query or ask the data using highly complex logic and language. This page shows student database containing registers of admission, library and examination. Okay students, let us meet in the next class.